All right. Oh my god. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I've been doing a lot of bouldering recently. I've been going 5 days a week, killing it. I really have seen a lot of progress. In the last Boulder With Me video you watched, I sent my first V2 back after the pandemic, and now I've been able to do all the V2s in my gym, which is very exciting. So the footage you're gonna watch today is me working on projects this week. There were 3 V2s that I have been projecting. It was so strange. I've been working on them so hard, and I really thought that I was never gonna get them, and I just kept working and working and working, and then one day I was able to send all 3 in the same day.
So weird.
So yeah, you'll see my progress with those. The first thing I'm going to show you is V0's V1s there was only like 2 new ones in my gym. So what I've been really trying to work on at the gym in terms of V0s and V1s is quiet feet, and just putting my feet on as quietly as I can, because I'm someone that will just like fling my feet into the wall. My shoes are suffering, and I am in the market for a new pair of shoes, but I don't want to buy like my first pair of like moderate, intermediate shoes if my footwork is still super shitty and I'm just gonna ruin them in a month or 2 anyway, So first thing you're gonna see is a couple of V0s and V1s, and then we'll get into the projecting I did this week for my V2s.
Okay, so this is a yellow V0. So sorry about the rope, that's taking up a decent part of the shot. My apologies. Yeah, this is just, I was trying to place my feet as quietly as possible, taking my time. Very straightforward V0. Okay, this is a V1, again, so sorry about the rope. Again, pretty straightforward. The only weird thing about this V1 was this hold I'm about to reach to. It's just a giant hold and kind of had the texture of sandpaper, but yeah. So this yellow V1 is on the 30-degree wall. I almost never touch the 30-degree or 45-degree wall. They're just really hard. But I saw this yellow V1 and it looked really straightforward, so I thought I would give it a try. Okay, so on to the V2s that I projected. This one was pretty straightforward. It's actually a little bit weird because the problem wraps around, so you can't actually see all of the handholds in this shot. This one is all about moving really slowly and just balancing. I realized the first thing I have to do is try to catch the black wall with my right hand. So that's the first thing I try to do, and it's harder than I thought. So I try again. It's just like sort of awkward because my body's like on the corner. But I'm able to catch it, and then I need to catch the next wall. And then I need to get my feet over. So then you can't see, there's 3 handholds on the black wall. So I try to get both my hands on 2 of them. And then I work my feet up. And then what I realized that I really needed to do was like put a lot of weight onto my feet, like really be pushing into the wall. So it was a little scary to try and reach up to there, but I did it. Okay, so this purple V2 took me about 2 days to get. It's one of those projects where you really just have to be focusing on your feet. This is like a big footwork one because you have to smear your feet for like 90% of it and make sure that you're pulling backwards. So what I found I was doing the first time I did it was I was only using half of my foot to smear and thus feeling really unstable. And so the second time that I tried this one out, tried using my entire foot to smear on the wall, and that helped a lot, and I was able to eventually send it. I don't know why this video is blurry. I think I got chalk on the lens. So sorry about that. Okay, so this blue V2 took me 3 days to get. I have to dyno to the first hold because I'm short, I'm 5'2", and I have never dynoed anything. So this was really, really difficult for me. At first it was difficult to just commit to it, and then it was, once I finally committed to it, it just was hard to get. I think the issue was that I was trying to dyno sideways as opposed to shifting my entire body to face where I needed to go, which is what I later did. Okay, so I finally get the handhold, and like the idiot that I am, I sort of panicked after this because I realized that I hadn't looked at the project past the dyno, so I really had no idea what to do. So I decided to come back down, look at the problem a little bit more, and then give it one last try and send it. Okay, this yellow V2 is the death of me. I probably tried this problem upwards of 50 times. The first thing I knew I had to do was get my entire body onto that like elephant trunk looking thing, but that was really, really hard. It was very, very hard to do, but slowly I was able to build up the muscle strength to get my body onto the elephant trunk looking thing. So once I was able to get up there, I realized I had to get both of my feet onto that other foothold, but the 2 handholds that were available for me to do that with were very slopey, almost like sideways crimp. I don't know, it was really hard. So, the thing I finally realized in order to send this project that I had to do was heel hook, which I've never ever done before, but I realized if I was able to heel hook my left foot, that would allow me to free up my left hand as long as I was still like pulling on my right hand in order to reach up and grab the hold that I needed, which is what I finally did. And the video cuts off a little bit early. I'm not sure why, but I did match my hands at the end and I sent it.
So yeah, that's the climbing I did this week. I think for the remainder of this week, I'm just going to continue working on technique and just really making the V2s that I've been able to get prettier, just trying to flush them all out. But starting next week, I think I want to start projecting my first V3. And they're starting to reset the walls, so I'm hoping a cool V3 will come along and I'll be able to work on that. So yeah, thank you so much for bouldering with me this week. I'm trying to do this thing where like kind of bouldering is sort of all I do, but I'm trying to make it so like only every other video is bouldering related because I know not everyone finds bouldering interesting, but I am obsessed with bouldering, but I totally understand that. Oh my god, what the hell was that? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye!